Hello friends, today we will start with the level 2 questions of time and work. Okay. So first question, before starting on the first question, as first question is based on the concept which you have learned yesterday, I will recap that concept first. The concept was like this, let's say A and B together completes a work in X days. A takes, let's say P days more than what A and B take, that is X days, and B takes Q days more than what A and B takes. So we have derived the derivation yesterday that X is nothing but root of P and Q. Whatever it is, the extra values he has given, it is a root, and that is the value of. Another thing is time and efficiency. How they are related? They are inversely related. More the efficient, less he will take time. More the time, he is the less efficient. These are the two concepts involved in the first question. Question number 1. Money and honey, they together take X days. So what is saying? Money takes M days more than what it takes. So it would be nothing but M plus X. And honey takes 36 by 25 M plus what both took, X. Okay, so from yesterday derived derivation we will get X is nothing but root of, this is my P and this is my Q, M into 36 by 25 M, that comes out to be 36 by 25 M square, that is nothing but 6 by 5 M. If I place this X ka value in both the equations, I will get money's value as M plus 6 by 5 M, that is nothing but 5 plus 6, 11 by 5 M, and honey's value as 36 by 25 M plus 6 by 5 M, making LCM same, that is multiplying by 5 both numerator. So this will come out to be 30 plus 36, 66 by 25 M. So the ratio of time of money and honey which I'll get is nothing but 11 by 5 M and 66 by 25 M. So this MM will get cancelled out. 5 ones are 5, 5s are 11 ones are 11, 6 are, so this 5. So ratio of time is 5:6. But we yesterday discussed wages are distributed in the ratio of work done and not the time taken. This is the ratio of time. I need the ratio of work done or efficiency. So time and efficiency are inversely proportional. So if time is in ratio 5:6, their efficiency would be in the ratio 6:5. There are 4 walls. So wall 1, wall 2, wall 3 and wall 4. For entire wall he has 8,800 rupees budget. So and all walls are similar. So obviously per wall rupees will be 2,200. Now what is it? First wall has been entirely done by money. Then he let second wall is entirely done by honey, and last 2 walls are done by both money and honey. And I know money would get how much? Money has done 6 parts out of 11 parts. So share of money for this wall will be nothing but 6 by 11 into 2,200. That comes out to be nothing but 1,200. Same logic, money would get here 6 out of 11 into 2,200, that is nothing but again 1,200. So total share of money would be nothing but 2,200. Here money has worked, here 1,200 and here 1,200. 2,400 plus 2,200. My final answer for this question would be 4,600 rupees will be the share of money. So answer for this question is option C, rupees 4,600. Okay, let's start with the second question. Second question says like this: there are 3 persons, Ram, Sham and Ghansham. They do a particular work together in 40 days. Their ratio of efficiency is also given 2, 3, 5. And he says after half of the work is completed, due to budget constraint, one of the person must be left out. For deciding who must be left, he has given us the ratio of their wages per day is nothing but 4:5:6. So he is asking what are the minimum number of days to be done by the rest of the 2 person at an optimal cost. So as he has given the ratio of efficiency, that thing should strike first. So Ram, Sham, Ghansham, the efficiencies ka ratio is 2, 3, 5. Efficiency is nothing but per day work. So he has given us, so I'll get total work will be nothing. Total work, what is it, per day work? Ram will do 2, he will do 3. So per day work will be 2 plus 3 plus 5, and such thing goes on for nothing but 40 days. So my total work will be 5 plus 3 plus 2, 10 into 40, 400 units. So 400 of units is my total work. And then he says half of the work means after 200 units. So 200 unit has been done by all three of them. Now rest of the 200 unit will be done by any of the two person. I must leave one of the person. So whom to leave? For that he has given the ratio of the wages. So what he has given, wages per day of Ram, Sham and Ghanshyam is nothing but wages ka ratio is 4:5:6. As per day they are doing different work, so I cannot compare directly. So what I'll do, I'll take out their wages or rate per unit. Who charges how much per unit of work? So Ram charges 4 rupees for 2 units of work. That means his per unit work rate will be nothing but 2 rupees. Same way Sham charges 5 rupees for 3 units of work. So his per unit rate will be something 1.66. Same for Ghanshyam will be 6/5, that is nothing but 5 1s are 1/5, that is 1.2 rupees. Obviously you can see who is the costlier of the three persons. So this is nothing but Ram. So due to cost constraint I need to leave Ram and needed to done the rest of the by Sham and Ghanshyam. What is the remaining work? As we calculated here, the remaining work, half of the work is nothing but 200. This 200 work has to be done by Sham and Ghanshyam. Sham and Ghanshyam, what is the efficiency? Sham does 3 and Ghanshyam does 5. So together in a day they will do 5 units of work. So to complete 200 units of work, they will require 200 by 8, 25 days. And that is my answer. He further says what is the number of remaining 2 persons. So my answer would be for remaining half of the work, they will together take 25 days to complete. So my answer is 25, option C. Let's go to third question. Third question says P and Q can complete a work in 40% less time than R. So P and Q takes 40% less, means out of 100, if he is taking 40% less, that means he is actually taking 60% of the time. Okay? So this is nothing but 60%, that is nothing but 60/100, that is by cutting by 20, it is 3/5. This is the ratio of the time. Second equation says that Q and R does the same work, Q and R does the same work 60% less time than P. 60% less means out of 100, 60 gone, so remaining is 40%, that is nothing but 40/100, that is 2/5. As you know, what we require is nothing but the ratio of efficiency is the main thing. So if time is in this ratio, so efficiency, as efficiency is inversely proportional, it would be nothing but 5/3, and same here it would be 5/2. If I see now, what is this 5 plus 3, 8? It is nothing but the total work done by P plus Q plus R. If I take this total work of P plus Q plus R efficiency, P plus Q would do 5 units of work and he would do 3. The total it would be nothing but 8. In this case, same P plus Q plus R, but here it is 5 plus 2, 7. But these two values has to be constant because both are nothing but P plus Q plus R. So I need to do some adjustment here. As here total is 8 and here total is 7. What is the LCM of 8 and 7? Nothing but 56. So I'll make it 56 both sides. So to make it 56, as it is 8, I'll multiply it with 7 on the both side. And as this total is 7, I'll make it multiply it with 8. Now you can see the total is nothing but 8 into 7, 56, and 7 into 8, 56 of both of them. So efficiency of this would be nothing but 35/21, and this would be nothing but 8 5s are 40 upon 8 2s are 60. Okay, so now it is balanced. The total PQR, P plus Q plus R is total 35 plus 20 and 56, and here 40 plus 16 is also 56. So now I can say LH is equal to RHS. So it's just now a matter of just a time. So I can say P is doing how much work? P is doing 16 units of work. If I put 16 in this equation, that is P plus Q is 35. So 35 is P plus Q. So if I subtract 16 of it, so nothing, so Q, if P is 16, so total has to be 35, so again Q has to be 19. So Q is nothing but 19 and R is nothing but 21. And what data again he has provided us? That together can complete whole work in 30 days. Together in a day, this is nothing but efficiency. Again I am repeating, efficiency is nothing but the per day work. Together in a day does 16 plus 19 plus 21, that is nothing but this is 40, 40 plus 16, 56 units of work. So my total work will be nothing but 56 into per day work of all of them is 56, and they complete the work in 30 days. And what is asking is how much time R alone would take to do the same work. So time taken by R would be nothing but total work is 56 into 30. Hours per day work is nothing but 21. So in a day he does 21 units of work. So this is nothing but 3 tens are 3, 7s are 7, 1s are 7, 8s are. So my final answer would be 8 into 10, 80 days. So time taken by R alone to complete the work is nothing but 80 days. Okay, that is option A. Okay, let's go for question number 4. This question is based on the concept of alternate days. It's a very beautiful question. What it says is A and B work together and build a wall of 221 meters in 11 1/9 days. Notice that this 2 to 1 figure is redundant. This is not at all of use. Okay? So question number 4, this 2 to 1 meters, this whatever it is, there is no use. They together do it in 11 1/9, and if they work on alternate days starting with A, they would take 22 1/4 days to build the same wall. And A and B work together, build a similar wall but twice the length, they earn rupees is 1800. Then what is the share of B? So what would be equation like? The first line says 11 1/9 days, they together both work. That means if I said, let's say efficiency of A is A, small a, and efficiency of B is B, this is the respective efficiency, that is per day work. That means both of them have worked for 11 1/9 days. So I can say A was also worked for 11 9 days into A, plus B has also worked for 11 1/9 days, and this is nothing but my total work. I can write this like 11A plus 1/9A plus 11B plus 1/9B as total work. This is my equation 1. Second equation goes like this. He says it is they work on the alternate days basis. They take 20 to 1/4. Here both of them were working in a day, but in alternate days, one guy would be working on one day and another the other guy would work. So they would work in it. They would come in together in 2 days. So this 22 days will be distributed equally among them. That means A must have come for 11 days, B must have come for another 11 days, and 1/4 must have came A, the one who has started. So this 22/4, 1/4 on an alternate basis, it would have been like this: half or 22, 11 days by A, 11 days by B, and whatever the remainder, that is 1/4, will be done by the first person. In this case, the first person E, that is he must have come for 1/4 of a day. So I can write here 11 days A came, 11 days B came, plus 1/4 of the day, that is nothing but the first person, and this is my total work. That is equation 2. If I equate these two things, so this would get cancelled, this would get cancelled. The final equation would be nothing but 1/9A plus 1/9B. This should be equal to, what is left is 1/4A. So if I take A across, it is nothing but 1/4A minus 1/9A. This should be equal to 1/9B. If I go on to solve this, is nothing but 9 minus 4A, that is, this will be nothing but 9A minus 4A upon 9 into 4, 36. This is equal to B by 9. So my final equation will be like this. This is 5A is equal to 9 4 is equal to 4B. So my final efficiency ratio is A by B is 4:5. So A in a day does 4 units of work, B in a day does 5 units of work. As we know, wages are distributed in the ratio of efficiency only. So he is asking share of B. So B share will be nothing but the share of B will be nothing but he has done how much work? 5 units of work out of 9 units. So his share must be 1800 or 500, that is nothing but rupees 1000. So answer for this question is share of B is nothing but 1000 rupees. Okay, let's go for question number 5. This is a very conceptual as well as bit lengthy calculation based question. Okay? What you say is that there are n pipes numbered 1 through n, and for any tap or any pipe the time is given by the expression n square minus 4. Let's say for tap 3 I'll put n ka value as, this is nothing but n ka value is 3, so 3 square minus 4, this will come out to be 5. This is nothing but the time of the third tap it will take. So he further says that first 2 taps are not working at all. So tap 1 this is not at all working, tap 2 this is also not at all working. And then he asks us what is the minimum number of taps that must be opened simultaneously to fill the tank within 182 seconds. So 182 seconds, this is in minutes. So if I go for tap 3, so tap 3 in seconds would be time nothing but 5 into 60, 300 seconds. As he is asking to fill the tap under tank under 182 seconds, so obviously tap 3 alone would not do. I need to get, let's say, tap 4, tap 5. So tap 4 time would be nothing but 4 square is nothing 16, 16 minus 4 is 12. 12 is into, this is in minutes, so in seconds will be 12 into 60, 720 seconds. If I go on to take this tap 3 and tap 4, how much time will it take? This is a fresh question as it is, ki A takes this much time, B takes this much time, in how much time they together will take. So tap 3 I'll solve it here, tap 3 and tap 4, if this takes 300, this takes 720. So what is the LCM of this thing? LCM is nothing but how we calculate LCM, if you remember in school, is nothing but 300 comma 720. So LCM will be nothing but I'll divide by 10. So this is 30, this is 72. Again this will be divisible by 6. So 6 5s are 6, 12s are. Now nothing is left in common. So now LCM will be this into this into this, all things multiplied. So I'll not multiply, I'll just write as it is for calculation sake. So it is my total work, or you can say LCM is nothing but 10 into 6 into 5 into 12. So their efficiency, that is per day work, will be nothing but this is 300 divided by this. So 60 into 5, this all will get cancelled out. My efficiency for this will be nothing but 10 into 6 into 5 into 12 by 300. That means this all gone. What remains is 12. Same way efficiency for fourth tap will be this divided by 720. 720 is nothing but 10 into 6 into 12. 12 6 are 70, 2 into 10. So what remains is 5. So it together they will take how much time? This all multiplied. How much will be this? This is nothing but 6 into 5 30, 30 into 10 300, 300 into 12 is 3600. So total work is 3600. In a minute or in a second they would do how much? 12 plus 5, 17. So how much time will it take? If I divide, this will be somewhat around 7 to the 7 somewhat around 211. So obviously answer is not even first 2 pipes, as he is asking 182, this is way below this. So answer is obviously not 2 pipe. So obvious answer by logic it is nothing but the 3 taps. Okay? But if you get there, so obvious answer, because I hardly need to reduce 30 more seconds. Obviously if 5th pipe come into picture, that too of the more efficiency. So all of them 3 would together they will do that. Okay? But let's look at that. So for 2 this is not sufficient. So if I go for the third pipe, the third pipe rate, that is tap number 5's rate will be nothing but 5 square 25, 25 minus 4 is 21. 21 minutes into how many seconds? 21 minutes is nothing but 21 into 60, that is 1260 seconds. So if I solve this, 300, 720, 1260, the total work, that is LCM of this numbers will be nothing but I'll calculate here. 300, 720, 1260, so divided by 10, 30, 72 and 126. again dividing by 6, 6 5s are 6, 12s are 6, 21s are. This 2 will be divided by 3, so I'll divide by 3, 5s are 4s and 7s. Now it is not divisible. So my total work is nothing but multiplication of all these numbers. So my total work will be 10. I'll not solve this, I'll just write it up. 12 into 6 into 3 into 5 into 4 into 7. So my efficiency, that is my per day work. So all this divided by 300 for the tab 3 is nothing but 300. So 10 into 6 into 5 is nothing but 30. 30 into 100, so this much gone. So my per day work for this will be nothing but 4 3 are 12 into 7, 84 for the tab 3. Tab 2 would be nothing but 72, that is 12 into 6, 72, that is 4 gone, 3 gone, 6 gone and 12 gone. So what remains is this 5 and this 7, that is 35. And last part 1260, as we know 1260 is nothing but 21 into 60. So 7 3s are 21 and it 10 6 are 60. So what remains is 5 into 4, 20. So I got the efficiency of all of them, tab 3, tab 4 and tab 5. So total time would be nothing but total work by total their efficiency. The total work will be nothing but this, all this multiplied, total work will be 10 into 6 60, 60 into 3 180, 180 into 5 is nothing but 900, 900 into 4 is 3600 and into 7 36 2 is 250, 36 7s are nothing but 252. So my total work will be nothing but 25200. What is the total work done per day? Nothing but 84 plus 35 plus 20, that is 104 plus 35, that is nothing but 139. Okay, you can calculate it on a calculator. The total value, this is total days. The total required days, this comes out to be 181.29. Okay? If you can see, this has fractionally marginally less than what he has asked is 182 second. Our answer is coming out to be 181.3. Okay. So our answer will be nothing but the 3 tabs are required, that is tab 3, tab 4 and tab 5. So the answer for this question is option D, that is 3 tabs. Let's start with question number 6. Question number 6 says a cistern can be filled by 3 different pumps PQR which can fill it in 6, 12 and 20 hours respectively. Okay. Let's me first take its time and efficiency. This is PQR, this is 6, 12 and 60. This is 6, 12 and 20, I'm sorry. So my total work will be nothing but the LCM of these 3. LCM is nothing but 21s are 20, not divisible by 12, 22s are 40, also 23s are 60. So 60 will be my LCM. So my per day work, nothing but the efficiency will be 60 by 6, that is 10, 60 by 12 is 5 and 60 by 20 is 3. He further goes on to say that any pump can run at most for 2 hours, ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा 2 घंटे चल सकता है, and then must be switched off for a cooling for 1 hour. So and also the power supply can run maximum 2 pumps at a time. So at a time I cannot run 3 of them. So what is the minimum time required? So here, so he is saying least time. The minimum time, for minimum time I need to run pumps with the maximum efficiency. This is for minimum time. Obviously I need to run pumps with the maximum efficiency, but also I need to keep that thing in mind कि after every 2 hours I need to give them a break of 1 hour. So if I say this is hours 1 2 3 4 5 whatever, and let's say these are the pumps P Q R. So obviously most efficient, let's say for the first hour most efficient is P and Q. So I'll allow for P to run for this. How much work he will do? He will do 10 units of work in the first hour. Same way second best efficient guy is 5. So I'll allow this also, and I'll make a rest third pump. So total work done in the first hour is nothing but the 15 units. Now in second hour, obviously the most efficient at second hour I'll make P run for 1 hour. So he will do 10 units of work. But I'll not allow Q to work for the second hour, because if I allow Q also for running for the second hour, then in third hour I need to give rest to both of them. That will lead to the loss for me. So I'll allow Q to rest and I'll take R to run. So in the second hour the total work done will be nothing but 13 units. Now pump P has worked for 2 hours, so it needs to be rest. So in third hour, obviously P will not be working. So who will be working? Nothing but Q, that is 5, and R is nothing but 3. Now pump 3 has worked for 2 hours, so this must be rested. So in fourth hour, who will be working? Obviously Q and P, that is again. So in this time it has gone 8 units of work. Then again 15. Obviously in the next fifth hour it will be 5, so he needs to be rested. Then 10 and 3. So this is 13 and so on so forth. So let's calculate work. I needed to do 60 units of work. So this is how much? 15 plus 13, 28, 28 plus 8, 36. This 36 plus 15, this is nothing but 51 units has been done till fourth hour. Now 51 has been done. I just need to do 9 of the 9. So I will not require even a fifth hour completely. So what my answer would be? Nothing but 4 complete hours plus fifth hour ka I just need to do 9 units of work out of 13. So I'll just require 9 by 13 of the time. So my final answer for this question will be 4 hours plus or 4 9 by 13 hours. This is the least time required. So 4 9 by 13, that is nothing but option C. Let's solve question number 7. Question number 7 says like this. There are 4 men who can complete 4/5 of the wall, in 20 days. This 4/5 is work done, and this is nothing but the time, and this is the number of days. Then he says 3 women can build 1/3 length of the wall in 8 days, and 6 children can build 1/6 length of the wall in 10 days. Before solving a question, there is a simple relation which holds this 3, that is work done is nothing but directly proportional, work done is equal to number of men into time. So if how men and time are related? More the men, less would be the time taken. So men and time, they are inversely proportional, first point. And how time and work are related? More the work, more will be the time taken. So work and time, they are directly proportional. Okay? So I'll use this proportionality to solve this question. Okay? So if I know 4 men take 20 days, so this is number of men and that is time, that is I'll use this relation. So how much time would be taken for 1 man? If 4 men, so I need to make this part 1, so I'll multiply this by 1 by 4. So time is nothing but inversely proportional, so my time would be nothing but into 4, because men and time are inversely proportional. So if 4 men take 20 days, 1 man would take 4 times time of that is 80. Now if I go on for time and work and time are directly proportional. So they build 4/5 of the wall and he will 1/3, so I will make 1 part of the wall. So if 4/5 is the 1 for 1 wall, I need to multiply it with 5 by 4. So in time also, as they are directly proportional, so time will also be 5 by 4. Okay? So this value will be nothing but 20 into 5, 100. Same thing, so this is nothing but one wall I got it by the 1 man. Same thing I will do with this. So 3 women can do it in 8 days. So 1 woman, that is I need to multiply it with 1/3. So I will multiply this with 3. Will be this much time. Same work if it is 1/3 of the wall. So to build 1 wall, I will need to multiply this with 3. So if this is multiplied by 3, this is also multiplied by 3. Again, this is nothing but the 1 wall. Same for children. If this is 6 children, I will need to make it 1 children. So 1 by 6 into 6. As number and time are inversely proportional, if this is 1 by 6, this has to be into 6. And same logic, I need to for 1 wall, so I need to multiply this with 6. So this is as these are directly proportional. This is also into 6. This is 1 man, this is woman, and this is children. So for 1 man took how much time to build a wall? This is nothing but 100. Same woman took how much time? This is, I'll just write it as 8 into 9, 72. And children took 10 into 36. So this is nothing but the time. So I'll take this is what the total time taken by 1 man, 1 woman, and 1 child. Total work as nothing but the LCM of these 2 values. How to calculate LCM? LCM is nothing but 100. I'll first factorize it. So 100 is nothing but 2 square into 5 square. 72 is nothing but 8 nines are, that is 2 cube into 3 square. Same way 360 is nothing but 10 is what, 2 into 5. 36 is 6 ka square, that is 2 square into 3 square. So this I finally get will be 2 cube, as the same base they will get added, into 3 square into 5. For LCM what I take? For LCM I always take the maximum power of all of this. So for 2 the maximum power is 2 square, this is 2 cube, this is 2 cube. So for 2 ka power will be 2 to the power 3. What is the highest power of 3? This is 3 square, there is no 3, this is 3 square. So this is 3 square. Same way, what is the highest power of 5? This is 5 square, there is no 5, this is 5. This is 5 square. So LCM I get is this much. So what will be the per day work? So per day work, that is nothing but the efficiency. So efficiency of man, that is nothing but 100. I'll divide this everything by 100. 100 is nothing but 2 square into 5 square. So if I divide this, 5 square and 2 square will get cancelled out. What remains is, I will write out here, 3 square into 5 square, that is by 100, that is 2 square into 5 square. Okay, so this will be nothing but 2 into 3 square, that is 9 into 2. This will come out to be 18. Same logic for women. This is the entire work. For women it will be 2 cube into 3 square into 5 square divided by, that is 2 cube into 3 square. That means for woman efficiency is nothing but 25. And same for the children, it's nothing but 2 cube into 3 square into 5 square. For the child, this is nothing but 2 cube into 3 square into 5. So that comes out nothing but 5. So now we got the efficiency of all of them individually for this wall. So now what he is asking is, how much time will it take for a man, a woman and a children to build 2 times such the length of a wall? So we know what is the length of wall is nothing but this LCM. So 2 times such length of wall will be 2 into 2 cube into 3 square into 5 square. What is the work done per day by all of them? This is 18 plus 25 plus 5, that is 30 plus 18, that is 48. 48 is nothing but 16 threes are, 16 means 2 to the power 4 into 3. So 1 3 will get cancelled out, and this 2 to the power 4 will get cancelled out by this. So what remains is 3 into 5 square, that is 75 would be my final answer. So answer for this question is 75, that is option A. Let's start with question number 8 and 9. It's a two-side question. Okay, we'll first go through data. What is saying? There are 3 persons, Anna, Bartley and Champak. What it says is Anna and Bartley, they never work together, and Bartley and Champak, they always work together. Okay, so we have one unit as A, Anna, and another unit as Bartley and Champak. Also is given Champak is thrice as efficient as Anna. So this is question number 8 and 9. So Champak is thrice as efficient as Anna. So this is efficiency ka ratio. So this is 3:1. And also Bartley is half efficient as Champak. Bartley is half efficient as Champak. So I'll get a efficiency ka relation between all of them. So let's say this is efficiency of A, B, C. So this Champak is 3. Anna is 1. Second ratio is given, so I'll write small. So Bartley is 1, so I'll write something, right? And Champak is, but as C value has to be same, because C are both same on the both sides, so I'll make same them. So LCM of 3 and 2 is nothing but 6, so I'll multiply this value with 2 and multiply this with 3. So this is nothing but 2 ones are 2, this is 3 ones are 3, and this is 6. You can do the same thing here also, you can make them 6 here also. Okay? So final efficiency ka ratio is A2:3:6. And he also says that in the last line, it is also known that Anna alone would have taken 20 days to complete the work. So I'll get to a total work. So what is the total work? As he says, Anna takes 20 days. In how many? What is the per unit day work of Anna? Anna is nothing but 2 units. So in a day he does 2 units, and such thing he continues for 20 days. So total work I will get is 20 into 2, 40 units. So 40 units of the work I need to do. Now what he says, they got some lying down cable work. So Anna work only on odd dates, while Bartley and Champak work on even dates of the month. So there is no, and also there is no work done for every third day. That means all after 2 days they need to be rested for 1 day. So I'll start with question number 8. Question number 8 says that if work began on 2nd of the month, then what fraction of work does the Anna complete? So I will begin work with my 2nd, then 3rd, then 4th, then 5, then 6, then 7 or 8 and 9, so on and so forth. 2nd is even number of date, so even date. So who would work here? He clearly said even date works Bartley and Champak. Anna works on odd dates. Now this two days are over, so I'll need to give a break of 3rd. After every 2 days, I need to give a break. In 2nd day, how much work will be done? Bartley and Champak in a day does 6 plus 3, 9. So here it will be 9 units of work. Anna does 2. So this is 2. On 5th date, 5th is again an odd number of dates. So who will come here? Anna. Again he will do 2. 6 is even. So this is Bartley and Champak. This is again 9. Again I need to give the rest on 7th day. 8 as again it is an even number. I will take B plus C. This is 9. This is odd. So again Anna, this is 2. 10th I need to give them rest. So on so forth. Then 11th, 12th and 13th. 11th is again odd. So I'll start with Anna, that is he will do 2. This is then B plus C, that is 9. Again rest. 14th, who will work? 14th is a even. So this is B plus C. And this is again 9. So I'll just take a look, as I just need to do 40 units. I'll just take a look how much has been done. So this is nothing but 9 plus 2, 11. This is also 11. This is also 11. So till 9 day, 11 plus 11, 11 plus 11, 33 units of work has been done. Here it would be 33 plus 2, 35. So obviously my work has to be done before 12th day. Exactly on 12th day. So here my work will be finished before 12th day. So what is asking in this question? What fraction of the entire work Anna has completed? So we'll say Anna here. Anna has done in 3rd day. Here 5th day. Here 9th day. And here 11th day. So Anna has completed 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, that is 4 times 2, that is 8 units out of complete 40 units into 100. So this into percentage is nothing but 1 by 5, that is 20%. So answer for question number 8 is 20%, option B. Okay, let's start with question number 9, second part of this set. Question number 9 says if work has begun on the 17th March. Look here, here work got started on the 2nd, that is even number, and here it got started on odd. So 17, 18, let me write the date for 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27 example. Now this is an odd date, so here A will work, that is nothing but 2. This is even, so B plus C, he will do 9 units of work, then this is cross. 3rd day there will be no work, this will be B plus C, 9 again, odd, so A will be 2. 22nd there will be no work, this is odd, so here it will be A, that is 2. This is even, so B plus C, that is 9. 25th no work, 26 as it is even, so B plus C 9, and 27 odd, A will be 2. So let's calculate till here. This is 11, 22, this is 33, just I need 7, that will be done in 26th day. So my work will be finished on nothing but 26th of March. So answer for this question is 26th March, that is option C. Okay, so last question for the day. He says a group of workers were put on a job. From 2nd day onwards, one worker was withdrawn from each day, on each day. The job was finished when the last worker has withdrawn. So he's saying had no worker had been withdrawn, so he would have taken 33.33, that is 1/3 lesser time than initial number of workers is asking. Let's say total workers is equal to n, and what it says, the job is finished when last worker was withdrawn. So how many workers are there? N. So total days is also nothing but n only. Yeah. Now what is saying, if there has been no withdrawn of the workers, the total work would have finished in 33.33 less. That means 1/3 less time. 1/3 less, that means nothing but 1 minus 1/3, that is work should have actually finished in 2/3 of the time. That is 2/3 of the n. So I can say total work is nothing but this total number of people are n. If there are no workers are withdrawn, and total time would have taken is 1/3 less, that is 2/3 of the original time, that is 2/3 of that. Same total work has been done by the people, they are leaving. This is the case when they are not leaving. Same work has been done when they are withdrawing. Okay, the work will be the same. So on the first day there will be one guy, n guys in the first day. Second day one guy less, second day will be n minus 1, third day will be n minus 2, and so on and so forth. Last will be only one people left. So this is nothing but the sum of the n natural numbers, so that is n into n plus 1 by 2, and this is nothing but 2 by 3 n square. So if I go on to solve this, what I'll get is 4n is equal to 3n plus 3. So that implies my answer 4n minus 3n, n is equal to 3. So the option correct answer for this question is n equal to 3, that is option C. You can also solve this question using option in the reverse manner.